And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the international squad. And with first pitch just moments away, here's a look at today's starting lineups. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Mac Rodriguez will be the batter. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting seven.
Ryan Bull will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Catcher, Ryan Bull.
First offering on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Here's the 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good pitch there. That thing tried to come back but didn't quite get there.
Hard hit towards center. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
That was a nice stroke right there. He doesn't get the base hit, but I'll bet the scouts will still like the at-bat. Sometimes you just get unlucky up there, but when you're hitting the ball on the line with authority, you got nothing to feel bad about.
Garrett Morantz will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ryan Bull will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
Ryan Bull.
Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. Gindel is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Yeah, I think his mechanics just broke down a little on that swing. It looked like he dipped that back shoulder, which then makes it really difficult to stay on top of the ball. One thing these scouts look for is consistency with mechanics, so we'll see if he can correct himself next time up.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. He's set, now the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 7th inning coming up. The West prospects are on top here, 5-0. Will Coburn is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Mac Rodriguez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here comes a 1-2. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The right fielder, number 31, Corey.
Ryan Bull will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Sherry is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting,
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody...
With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central Region and the International squad. And with first pitch just moments away, here's a look at today's starting lineups. And then briefly, let's take a look at the 2 starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Ryan Bull will get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Now here's the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. The International prospects are on top here, 1-0. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. 2-run score. It's a wild one, and 3 runs are in to score. Alberto Lopez will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, You're asking for trouble.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Thomas Rodriguez will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Both runners on the move again. Pitch outside, the throw, and he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Dave Karlik will get his first cuts here. Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting ninth.
Orlando Castro will stand in. He grounded out his first time. He's set. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder, number 30.
Ryan Bull will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First offering on the way. Swing and a liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Well, you know, just about everyone, coaches, scouts, GMs, everybody loves it when a guy uses the middle of the field. It just shows that he has a controlled swing and his timing is spot on. Plus, a lot of times, young players tend to get a little too pull happy. So it's reassuring to see a guy like this who knows how to drive the ball up the middle.
There he goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Talk about showing off. He had another steal earlier in the game, so he definitely wants to make sure these scouts know that he's not short on speed. It goes without saying that a guy who can do this consistently, he's a very dangerous weapon.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Kevin Alvarez will come in and pitch now. Ryan Bull will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Ryan Bull.
Now here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. The next pitch. 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 2-1. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Karlik is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The International Stars lead this one 8-2. Will Coburn will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Robert Carlisle will dig in. Drove in a run with a bases-loaded walk his last time. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Bull is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory.
It has been an enlightening weekend so far for the best amateur players in the world, the top 100 of whom have gathered to put their skills on display. And they'll have one more shot to impress here on Day 3 of the Topps Amateur Showcase presented by MLB The Show. This afternoon, we wrap things up with the third and final game in this round-robin competition between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the International Squad. And with first pitch just moments away, here's a look at today's starting lineups. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Rich Gonzalez will stand in for the first time here. Ready now on 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting 8.
Ryan Bull will start things off in the bottom of the second.
International prospects, catcher Ryan Bull.
Now the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
The 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Well, he's going to go grab some pine after losing the battle on that one, but hopefully he can let it go and put together a better effort in his next at-bat. I know these scouts and attendants are interested in seeing what he can do at the plate, but they also want to see how he responds when things don't go his way.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Here's the 1-1. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
Full count offering on its way. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Bird will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Gus Pena will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Ryan Bull will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Catcher, Ryan Bull.
Now the first pitch of the inning is turned around and into the gap in left center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
Well, these scouts love seeing a guy that can drive the ball with authority, and that's exactly what he did on that swing. I mean, when you can trot into second base with a stand-up double, you're pretty sure you put a good charge into the ball and got it out there into the deeper parts of the outfield. That has to feel good for him.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside, the throw. But he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back. Here's the 1-2. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
First baseman, number 10,
Juan Costa will stand in. Base on balls his last time. The 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's ready now. The pitch. Too high. Ball 3.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in.
now batting.
Ryan Bull will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Here's the first offering. Fouled back. He's set, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now the 1-1 pitch. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Darren Dark will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Ryan Bull will stand in as their last chance now.
Ryan Bull.
First pitch coming. Into right center field. He comes up with a big one here. This is down for a base hit. 1 run scores. Now the relay home. And the second run will score as well.
Well, that's a huge at-bat for him in this Topps Amateur Showcase. He gets himself a nice single, drives in 2 RBIs in the process, and these scouts here today will love the swing that he put on that ball, but they'll also like seeing him rise to the occasion with those runners in scoring position and driving them in. It's always a nice bonus to find a guy who does that consistently, and they end up being called run producers.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our Topps player of the game.
Here now,
And I think all things considered, this was really a
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first round is complete, so we will now begin the second round. The first pick is now officially on the clock. With the first pick in the second round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Thomas DeSalvo, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the second pick of the second round, the Colorado Rockies select Adrian Rodriguez, a starting pitcher from the West Region. With the third pick in the second round, the Texas Rangers select Derek Lopez, a center fielder from the West Region. With the fourth pick of the second round, the Minnesota Twins select Chuck Tomlinson, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the fifth pick in the second round, the Houston Astros select Brian Chu, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the sixth pick of the second round, the Boston Red Sox select Christopher Pinckney, a starting pitcher from the West Region. With the seventh pick in the second round, the Chicago White Sox select Ramon Liriano, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the eighth pick of the second round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Scott Myers, a left fielder from the East Region. With the ninth pick in the second round, the Chicago Cubs select Carlos Bautista, a starting pitcher from the West Region. With the 10th pick of the second round, the Cincinnati Reds select Hideki Endo, a starting pitcher from the West Region. With the 11th pick in the second round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Michael Elias, a first baseman from the Central Region. With the 12th pick of the second round, the Miami Marlins select Carlos Portillo, a left fielder from the International Region. With the 13th pick in the second round, the San Diego Padres select Mario Aguilera, a starting pitcher from the East region. With the 14th pick of the second round, the Atlanta Braves select Corey Geary, a right fielder from the West region. With the 15th pick in the second round, the New York Mets select Ken Gindel, a first baseman from the West region. With the 16th pick of the second round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Fletcher Rosales, a second baseman from the West region. With the 17th pick in the second round, the Toronto Blue Jays select Ryan Bull, a catcher from the International region.
Okay, so we're making our way through the second round now. The next team is on the clock, but before we get to their pick, guys, what do you think of the most recent selection?
Well, I think it's a solid pick. At this point, teams are looking to grab those guys they've had their eye on that maybe fell out of the first round, and I got to think they're excited to see this guy get to this point in the draft. We got to see him in action a little bit leading up to today, and he looked pretty decent. I guess we'll just have to wait and see if he can develop into a legitimate big league talent.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm ready to guarantee that this guy's going to fly through the minor leagues and then tear it up at the major league level, but I do think he's got a good shot. He looks like he's got all the tools to be successful, but of course, it's really going to come down to how he performs down in the minor leagues. I'm sure he's excited to get his career started, and I bet this organization is very excited right now about their future with him.